Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another writing video. This is going to be like the end of chapter 1 of the video that I did yesterday, and it is the 6th now, if it will focus. There we go. And I just woke up like not too long ago, grabbed myself some chocolate milk, not hot chocolate, and you can see I've already drank some. And I also have some s'mores Pop-Tarts because they sounded good, and I hadn't had one yet, and we're already almost out. So, and that, I have read a few pages of Riverdale, the Maple Murders, and it's kind of interesting because this is kind of taking place in the timeline that we are in the show. But kind of not if you watch Riverdale. I don't know. I guess I'll just see as I continue reading. But today's job is to rewrite Sadiq's scene. Which yesterday I just got too tired and I ran out of creative juices, so I'm going to be rewriting this scene and putting it right here. Everything else I've fixed that my mom told me to fix, and I'm pretty much just copied and pasted into a new document, and that's kind of how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to write it in this document and then transfer it into this one after I have my mom read it. That way, you know, it's getting there. And she said that the transitions into each other character in chapter 1 was good. It just took a little bit. So I'm going to try and also make it a bit shorter, but I don't think that's going to work. I have 8 pages already, and the original draft is 12 pages for chapter 1, and I'm just gonna take this real slow, and we'll see how much I can get done today. I almost went back to sleep, but it's already 11 a.m., and I want to be awake and being productive with my novel because otherwise it's not going to get done, and I want to get another draft done this year. 3 drafts in a row. 3 drafts in 3 years, kind of. And I don't want it to take like 5 to 6 months, which is how long it took the second and the third draft. So I'm going to be trying to just work on it and work on Sadiq.
Natalia Lee, and I'm an indie author and freelance editor. Today's special Friday video is going to be a cover reveal. But don't get too excited, it is not the Pistol Daisy cover reveal.
Okay, so I finally finished rewriting the scene. My voice is being a little weird right now. I think it's because I've still just woken up and I have a stuffy nose. But, I've ended that scene, or like where I'm at right now. That's the page count and the word count. And it's 11:50 now. And trying not to get too distracted by, you know, YouTube videos. Yeah. So, now I pretty much just am going to take this section and copy and paste it into this now that I have that whole scene figured out, and I actually think it works a lot better, and like how my mom told me that it should be, because she's been in that situation when she's worked in schools before, and the people or teachers don't just have kids or take kids to the principal's office. So I reworded everything in that whole, like, this whole page is that scene. And I think pretty much these 2 pages are what I rewrote. So that's pages 8 and 9 that I rewrote, and I'm just going to continue by taking the rest of page 10, 11, and 12, which is the end of the chapter, and copy and paste it into the new document, and then I can start on chapter 2. But for right now, I have to go clean a pan that my mom needs, and we're going to go on a little walk. I just have to get dressed. So I will see you guys when I come back from the walk. Okay, so I have to go back downstairs and finish cleaning the pan that had to sit, and it's now 12:34. We're not going on the walk because I'm really sore from working out yesterday. My body's still kind of getting used to working out. And what's interesting is for chapter... Oh, I didn't put chapter 2. Whoops. Chapter 2. There we go. Forgot to put chapter 2. I'm not going to show the page just because I don't want to reveal this. But I just wanted to say that I added a new thing, or like a new conversation piece that just feels right. You know when you're taking away stuff from your book and then you're adding stuff in, and there's that one thing that just feels right? That's what I'm feeling for this chapter. Because it never existed. This conversation never existed. They were never meant to be siblings. But I ended up changing that for draft 2 because it made more sense. And I can bring in Morgan's kind of love interest a bit more by doing it this way. And I'm quite enjoying myself today as I'm writing. I'm going to do a few things and come back because I have to grab my notebook. Actually, it's right over here. Hang on. Oh, don't fall. Okay. Hopefully I didn't show anything. So, this is my Harry Potter notebook that my boyfriend got me. And I have notes somewhere. That's for a different story. Not in the section. What? Oh. Is it there? No. That's for a different story. Dang it. Okay, come on. I know I have... Okay, so this is literally a, like, family tree. You can't really tell because of the grid being so dark. There we go. It's focused. Can't really tell from the grid being so dark. Obviously, some of this has changed, but none of the characters have changed. All of the characters are still in here, or going to be in here in the story at some point. I just have to find... Okay, I'm even confusing myself. Okay, so... Feyre is Jenna's sister. Carson's brother, who I apparently didn't name here. And I wonder if I named him in the second draft. Oh, I have here. Oh, Jen and Days. It was supposed to be. Yeah, but I changed that whole thing. Carson's brother, Jensen. Okay, so Jensen and Feyre are now Carson and Jenna's brother and sister. And then we got Marguerite, who's tied up with them. And yeah. Wait. Oh, did I just? No, I can just have. Oh, crud. I think what you were saying is me realizing that I may have messed up with having. I changed that to a J instead, a J instead of a G, so it reads better. Okay, I think I'm going to rework this a little bit. See, I'm glad I did this. I'm going to kind of rework this a little bit under here. So, let's actually just do that right now. Need my pink pen because it's darker. So, we have Kyle and friends. So we have Michael, Lopez, who is the brother of Marge Lopez. I just have that there, and then I have Carson and Jenna Garcia, siblings, to Feyre and Jesse. So now I just have to remember this. And then, oh no. Should I just make all of them a big family? No, I'm gonna make Jesse Days just be one of Kyle's friends. And then I'm going to have Jensen, because that's the name I was looking for when I put insert name here as a filler. Okay, so this is more true to what I have in the document than that up here. So, there we go. Updated on 3/6/2020, and it's 12:42 p.m. This may be a long video, but there we go. I fixed it. It makes more sense to me now. And I finally remembered Jensen's name. So these two are now siblings along with these two. This guy is going to be a friend And then Michael is related to Marge, who is a character that I'm probably going to have her chapter next after I write the new chapter that I just put in. So that's what I'm going to go do right now. Alrighty, so since I don't want to show you the actual chapter, my mom read it since it's literally half a page. She says it makes sense with chapter 1, but I have to change up the, I don't mention at all that I do have that he's had or is getting detention, but I need to have him suspended because he started a fight. And this is also not the first time he's been in fights. He's kind of like, if you watch Riverdale, if he was a serpent, he would be a serpent. He would be a Southside serpent. Sorry for the messy desk. And that's the closest thing that I can describe Carson's personality as is, before Jughead took over, he would be one of those serpents that got into fights with the north side, with the Riverdale High. Anyways, I've got that. I'm running a bath right now so I can just clean myself up and feel much better. Feel like I have more energy, because I do have energy right now, but I'm very sore, so I think that will help. And I'm going to make some lunch because it is 12:56 p.m., almost 1, and I'm gonna charge my phone, so I'll do that while I'm taking a bath. I feel like watching something on Disney Plus on my tablet as I take a bath. And then I'll come back to writing the very short chapter, which I'm not going to show because I don't want to show you. And yeah, I might be able to write chapter 2 and 3 today, and it just depends on how long it takes me to write each chapter and whether or not I get distracted. But I feel like I'm going at a good pace right now, and if I keep this up and have my mom continue to help me with the continuity errors and the reality of stuff, then I think that I can have this done by the time that I want it to be done. So that's exciting. I just have to maintain this momentum. So I'm going to go. I think I may also take Riverdale into the bath with me because it's kind of my main source of inspiration for this story, along with listening to Billie Eilish and Cry Wolf and Harry Styles, just because of the feeling. Oh, Niall Horan put a little love on me. Heartbreak. Whether what notification just popped up on my phone as I'm filming for Niall Horan. So that's another exciting thing. It's almost 1. Still waiting for the tab. I'm going to read a little bit, do my chores. Right now is going to be a break time, to kind of rejuvenate myself. Maybe I'll journal a bit. I mean, we'll just see. So I will get back to you guys whenever I've written chapter 2 and chapter 3. And I'm just very excited to be back in this story, and my phone is saying that I have 15% left of battery power. So I need to go, and I'll see you later. Why, hello, it is 2:23. I already tried filming this clip but didn't like it, so I'm refilming it, but I'm on chapter 3 now. I rewrote chapter 2 and put it from this document into the new document, which you can see the blank page. So I'm pretty much having my mom read whatever I wrote in this document, and then I'm rewriting it in this one. So in a way, it's kind of like writing drafts 3 and 4 at the same time. And then the 4th draft, I'm going to actually, so this document, I'm going to move over into Microsoft Word and format it to where I can actually get a printed copy, and that's what I am aiming to do. So that's why I'm like formatting somewhat in this draft, at least with the chapter headings, and then I am trying to like really go through it to make sure that it's good, and then I'm hoping, I don't know if it's possible, but I do have some time before my birthday, which is here. I have a week. Can I write a novel in a week? Well, Jughead was able to write a novel in a week. Actually, do we ever find out if he did or not? Riverdale's one of my favorite shows, along with Walking Dead. You know what? I'm gonna try writing this draft in a week. I have until the 15th, which is my birthday. And then, if I get it done, I'm gonna ask if I can get that for my birthday. That draft. So, I'm gonna continue writing and working on filling these blank pages with my novel that I love so much and really want you to read one day, which is why I'm trying to work really hard on it right now, because I have the time and I want to take advantage of the time, which is why I'm not deciding to go back to sleep. Plus I'm not tired in general, so yeah. And I'm still watching that video like in between writing. Those are 2 of the characters that have already been in here. How many words do I have now? So I have just about 5,000 words. If I can get to 5,000 today, I will be quite happy. And I'm wondering, I have 23 chapters in here, so do you guys think that I can write the rest of this in a week if I continue to keep up with this pace? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna continue. Also, hot cocoa with whipped cream and cinnamon on top sounds really good right now, so I may go get some, because I just wrote it. Yeah, so that is my plan. I will give myself a week. This is technically like a novella because it's just under 100 pages, but with how much I'm taking away and how much I will be adding, because I've already added a lot in the first chapter, I'm curious to see how long this book is going to end up being in the end, because I know it was just under 40,000 words in the last draft of it. So, who knows? We will see. Let's get back to writing. And I hope you guys are doing well with your writing projects as well. What are you guys working on currently? This is a dark fantasy paranormal novel with a little bit of romance that I'm working more on in this draft, because I do have some couples in here, and I do want to have the stake of losing those couples be more prominent in this draft and in the book in general, because I didn't realize that until recently after I've reread and been thinking about it for quite some time. And this may be a long video, so I apologize, but this is keeping me accountable, so I'm going to keep doing these until I finish the dang book. Okay, let's get into it. Good morning, everyone. This is going to be towards the end of the video. If you hear any noises coming from outside, I have my window slightly open because throughout the night it does get kind of warm in my room, and it's actually cloudy, and look on my window, there's actual rain on my window. It has hardly rained this winter / spring, and I feel like in the spring, since it is like my, I guess, star sign month or whatever, however you want to say that, I do feel like I thrive a bit more, and I have like more energy and everything. Like spring is just my month, and it is raining. I looked out the front door, and it's actually like slightly, it looks like mist, and it's like a light rain. So I've been awake for like an hour now, and when I saw that it was actually raining, I got more excited. I grabbed some Pop-Tarts for breakfast. I'm gonna have something else for breakfast, not just Pop-Tarts, but for right now, that's what I'm going to have. It is 9:03 a.m. on the 7th. Today is the third day of my Jughead Jones writing challenge, and what I'm talking about is, if you didn't see the last video here, I did a video where I explained this original writing challenge where you write your book within a week. You can either be drafting the book or rewriting, which is what I'm doing. I'm rewriting. So I'm just continuing my vlog from yesterday, just because I haven't finished it yet. And I'm going to be finishing up chapter 3 in this vlog, and then I'll start another one where I am working on chapter 4. And what I'm doing is I'm writing each chapter, printing it out, and then having my mom read it. And she's kind of editing it for me, making sure it makes sense, and helping me with, like, not really continuity errors, but like the big errors. Like there was a scene with Sadiq, my youngest character, at school, and he's not paying attention, and I have the teacher originally taking him to the principal's office in this third draft, but then in the new draft, there's 13 pages written. In the new draft, I have the teacher calling the parents at lunch. So I changed it all, and I'm making sure it's like, I'm kind of fine-tuning it. And at this point, I'm wanting to self-publish this, but at the same time, it's like getting to the point where I want to try traditionally publishing this book. I originally went with self-publishing because when I was looking for agents for this, for the future, like a while ago, I could not find anyone that was looking for dark fantasy paranormal that didn't have actual romance as the center, and my book doesn't have romance as the center. It's like side plots, and so it's kind of annoying. But now that it's 9, which I think I'm gonna try, like getting up an hour before 9 and start writing around this time the whole week. And at the end of the week is my birthday, which is when Jughead died. If you've seen the recent Riverdale episode, let me know in the comments. I'm not going to give too much away. hence the air quotes. But Snowball Prep gave Jughead a week to write his novel, and he was so determined, and then everything else was happening as well, so I don't know if he actually finished his novel in a week, but I'm going to be trying to redraft my novel, do draft 3 and 4 at the same time. This is draft 3, and then the rewrite is draft 4. So I will show you the word count for this right now. That one's at 5,000, which makes me happy, and 14 pages. This one is a little over 5,500. So, and 16 pages. So once I transfer this into there, it will probably have about the same amount. So I'm going to go ahead and get writing, and when I'm done with chapter 3, I will tell you guys when I'm done. And I'm gonna go. Bye. Hey everyone, so I just want to make a quick outro clip because this video is so long and I'm feeling very drained and tired for whatever reason today, and like sore. It may be from my body still getting used to working out now, and yeah, so it is 2:35 on the 7th. This is chapters 2 and 3, even though I haven't finished chapter 3 quite yet. I still have a couple more scenes to write in chapter 3, and then I can move on to chapter 4. But I'm going to just end this now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it was kind of long. That may be how most of these vlogs for the Jughead writing challenge are going to be. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope your writing projects are going well, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in chapter 4 of these videos. Bye everyone!